Hey, glad you could join me. Let's jump back into some Final Fantasy XIV, shall we? It has been a while. Oh. Uh. Oh, right, yeah, because my main gear is the tie thing. Yeah. um. Yeah, I I think I streamed after I came back from my little vacation, but then time has gotten away from me, and I haven't found the time to sit down and play anything live, Final Fantasy or not. But here we are. Now that I have a couple extra days off from work. And not a terrible amount of chores to do. Except for my video game chores. So, go ahead and let you two finish your ventures. Apparently you also sold some stuff. Ooh, got me some raw garnet. Okay. I don't know if I can send you on a higher one or not. Ooh, you sold quite a bit of stuff, huh? Yeah. Maybe? I don't know. I mean, must have. Let's see. 11474. Go, thank you. Then assign you a Highland Exploration 7. Yeah, okay. And Vanilla, who also sold some stuff. Nice. Ooh, and got plum purple dye. Okay. And that's 7, so yeah, so I'll just reassign you. There we go. Do, 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 do. Alright, and then now I got all this stuff. Okay, well, yeah, I can't give anything to you. Right. Kroldanok. Gonna need you to hold on to some stuff. Oh yeah, the magic pumpkin prism things. Yeah. I'll just go sell the raw garnet. Okay, now out we go. Now, are we still up in Kurthis, I believe, right? Sure are. Okay, yeah. And I don't think I have any dailies or anything. So yeah, we'll just make our way to Kurthus, which would be through the Aethernet. Go to the North Shroud. Alright. New conjurer. Oh, is that a hunt? I thought that looks like it should be a... Yeah. I would have sworn that that would be a boss fight. Okay. Now what? What is it that we're doing again? I know there was the heresy thing, but I think we cleared that already, right? Having heard of your desire to earn Lord Drillemont's trust, Hostfort proposes that you do so by helping him serve the Knights of Whitebrim Front decent meal. To that end, the cook asks you to bring him the meat of a mud puppy's tail, so that he can prepare steaks. He furnishes you with a bottle of cider vinegar, explaining that the locals believe it can be used to weaken the beasts, though Hostfort, how to pronounce it, himself has his doubts. In any case, travel to Danifin Pass and attempt to use the vinegar to slay a mud puppy. Right, so we're still trying to gain the respects of the other houses to prove something. No, it was... I think we already proved the one house to be upstanding and everything, but it's now we're still trying to get information on where the ship landed years ago. If I'm not mistaken, which I very much could be. Giant reader. Giant lugger. Alright, so right around here I have to use some cider vinegar. And slay! No, didn't get out of that one. Maybe I did? I don't know. Oh, do I still have to use the item or something? Yeah. There we go. I thought the item was used when I placed it or interacted with the spot or whatever. There we go. Good thing I'm horrendously overleveled for these quests. Need mount speed up here. What's the... Do I have a button for the mount speed? I don't. Yeah, we're gonna crit this. Yeah. Still going slow. Okay. To the cook. Here is your eft tail. Or not. It didn't work, did it? I thought it was an idiotic idea. House de Fort is the chef, right? Mud puppy tail meat, though. Yeah, cross-section of meat sliced from the tail of a spotted mud puppy. The bone has not been removed. On Black Friday of all days, no crafting? Hey, Vanilla, how's it going? It's been a little while. Oh dear. Remind me to never wander near mud puppy spawning grounds without a bottle of vinegar. Any road. This should only take a moment. I'll just need to do this, and this, and voila. Never seen a man cook steaks that fast, have you? And take these 3 and distribute them to the hungry knights here. And up above, as well. Yeah. Got a little too busy as of late. Not enough time to just lounge around. Stream some games.
You there, lad. Don't think I didn't see you and the cook conspiring together. Let me make myself perfectly clear. If you wish to buy my trust with a steak, it would be my pleasure to oblige you.
Okay. The rubbery texture of mud puppy meat will ensure your jaws grow exhausted before your belly grows full. Dang. It sure can be busy. Unfortunately.
Yes, I feel invigorated. Refreshed. As if I have the strength of 10 men, and their wits besides. I should have no trouble concocting a new reason to refrain from sentry duty.
We ought to at least receive a hearty meal before we march off to die in this god's forsaken waste. Well, here's a steak. Is that a fresh cooked steak? Halon's blessing be upon you, my friend. Mud puppy meat or no, it's the most delicious food I've had in a fortnight. Ignomota. Ever must we train to maintain our skill at arms, yet never are we to receive proper sustenance? To answer your question, yes, Vanilla. I did also, unfortunately, have that thought. You're a godsend, my friend. Do you appreciate that House Durandare must do more than its fair share for the sake of Ishgard? But it feels wonderful to see everyone in such high spirits. Amazing what good food can do for morale, eh? Ah, but I've forgotten about the hard-working chirurgeons at the infirmary. So rarely do they take their meals here in the hall. Mind taking this steak to Sanota? She is doubtless so preoccupied with the health of her patients that she's neglected to attend her own. But of course, we must take proper care of ourselves. Alright, now which door am I going through here? Is it this one? Is it the one upstairs? It's the one upstairs. Dang. I had a 50 shot. There you are. She's gone and I couldn't save her. Beg your pardon, sir, but I am busy attending to this man. I will be with you in a moment. I'm just here to give you a steak. Is that... Come to think of it, it has been quite a while since I last ate. I suppose it wouldn't hurt if I had a nibble. You know, with my patient here just moaning and in pain. Oh, a little steak sauce in their arteries. That'll be fine. Oh my, this is fantastic. Thank you so much. I'll eat the rest right away. Factual folklore. I will take the bread. Level 4, I can now take the next quest from Bard, except I can't. Hello. The best inventions. Sid would like to furnish the infirmary with a new alembic. I've made many of those. You got the right warrior of light on your side.
Might I have a word with you, Garlanus? It concerns the chirurgeons. After speaking with them earlier, I learned that they lack sufficient alembics for their needs, you see. So I used some of their broken equipment to craft a more advanced alembic, both as a gesture of goodwill and as a means to help me recover my memories, since working with my hands kindles familiar feelings. All I require to complete the device are the core of 3 ice sprites. Though commonly used to reduce the temperatures of alchemical mixtures, there is a way to alter their properties so that they draw the cold within rather than radiate it without. It must sound ridiculous to you, impossible even, yet somehow I know it will work.
Oh, come on, Sid. You're talking to was nearly, well, I don't know if I would claim Master Alchemist, considering I'm half level cap right now, but... You're talking to an accomplished alchemist, Sid. You should give me more credit. I'd totally believe you, with all of this fantasy... stuff. This fantasy stuff in this make-believe world. What are you talking about? There's another world beyond this one that's more real than this? I don't know why I'm spinning around this thing. I'm lost in it. Be bit by the harsh winds of my poison. Okay. You know, Sid, I do also just have a bunch of ice crystals and whatnot. I could have given you those too, probably, but here you go.
Have you obtained the cores? If so, please show them to me.
There you go. So cold, these cores are said to freeze the very air around them, making them perfect for cooling drinks on an especially hot day. That's crazy.
What an amazing device! But is it truly an alembic, sir? I've never seen its like before.
I too am unsure what to make of this machine. While certainly impressive, I have no idea how to make use of it.
Nevertheless, if it isn't as effective as he claims, it will be a great boon to the infirmary. Think of the medicines we could create, the lives we could save.
Even so, I wonder... Where the kindly stranger, bearer of gifts wondrous and strange, for his generosity comes at a cost.
Oh. Right. This jerkwad. I wasn't paying attention to names.
Their earnest efforts are but a means to an as yet unknown end. Moreover, you should be wary of associating with individuals who have interfered with the questioning of a suspected heretic.
They did what? Bless you, Inquisitor, for coming along when you did. We almost succumbed to the temptation proffered by these unbelievers.
Dang Inquisitor.
What does that man detest us so? Is it all because we interrupted Lord Francel's trial? Whatever his reasons, he clearly means to oppose us at every turn.
The best inventions. Influencing Inquisitors. Cid is concerned about Inquisitor Guillaume. As you should be. Guillaume.
Before we can persuade Lord Drillamont to help us, it seems we must convince Inquisitor Guillaume that we are not his enemy. But just how might we go about doing that? We know little and less about the good Inquisitor, despite him being such a prominent figure in Carthus. Perhaps we should learn more by speaking with the people of Whiteburn Front. Share your findings with Alphino in the square. I'm sure he can formulate a strategy from there.
What? No one up here. Oh, there.
Inquisitor Guillaume? Yes, of course I know him.
Know of him.
Alas, I have not seen him since the day he came to Whiteburn Front, several moons ago. My memory is somewhat muddled, but I recall that a blizzard nearly buried us in the snow that day, and I had the ill fortune of being assigned to the night's watch. While the stronghold slept, we walked the walls and patrolled the exterior in a darkness black as pitch. My route took me outside the eastern gate at one point, where I caught sight of a silhouette illuminated by the light of the city. Thinking it was a wayward traveler, I cried out and gave chase, but slipped and took a terrible fall. When I woke, it was days later in this very bed, where I have lain recuperating from my injuries ever since. I had tried to rescue him, but in the end Inquisitor Guillaume rescued me, carrying my unconscious body to the gates. I owe my life, sir, and I hope to one day repay his kindness.
There is also someone else here, apparently. Oh, is it the person down below here? Yep. Yeah.
Inquisitor Guillaume? I haven't the foggiest of whom you speak, unbeliever. Aye, we have learned of your deeds at Witchtrop. I will not be party to whatever dastardly schemes you've hatched against the Inquisitor. Away with you!
Alright. Someone's not taking in all perspectives before coming to a conclusion.
Under Inquisitor Guillaume's watchful gaze, unprecedented numbers of heretics have been unmasked and brought to justice. They say he goes days without sleep, so great is his devotion. Blessed are we to have such a goodly, righteous man to protect us.
You don't find that a little suspicious that now that this Inquisitor's here, all of a sudden there's a bunch of heretics being found?
The Holy See has decreed that the Inquisitors are the arbiters of Holon's will. They are to be afforded every courtesy and the utmost respect.
Hope you know. You should try wearing more layers.
In case you have yet to notice, my attire is ill-suited to this climate. I realized it soon after our arrival, but paid it no mind as I had hoped we might find the Enterprise far faster. Instead, we've wasted far too much time meddling in local affairs. Never mind. Our journey is almost at an end. All that remains is to deal with this irksome Inquisitor. Sid tells me you have been busy making inquiries, yes? It should come as no surprise that he is held in high regard. Even so, I'm beginning to suspect that he has other reasons for hindering us now. Let us more closely review the testimonials you obtained, Garlanus. Mayhap they will provide insight into Inquisitor Guillaume's motivations.
Agreed. By the lights of Ishgard, Elfino appears to be in deep thought.
Something troubles me about the wounded knight's account. He claims he fell chasing a figure in the darkness that he saw outside the eastern gate, yes? But the main road leads to the southwestern gate. Since we've arrived in Whiteburn Front, I've seen no travelers arrive by the eastern gate. Moreover, he said he glimpsed a silhouette illuminated by the light of the city, which would imply that the Inquisitor came from north of the eastern gate, not south. But it cannot be so. That way lies naught but a deep chasm. Assuming Sir Joelot is not misremembering, the Inquisitor's behavior that night makes absolutely no sense, at least to me. Mayhap retracing his steps will shed light on this mystery.
Burry?
How do I go lower than that? Can you actually go down there? Oh, hey, yeah, you can. Look at that. let's get over there. Without taking fall damage, even though it probably won't matter. We will celebrate when I finish A Realm Reborn by playing Heavensward. I mean, the getting to actually enjoy the story of the game is gonna be my celebration the whole time, because I know next to nothing about the story of this game. A Darkin, a Verm. It begins to crackle with ethereal energies. All these plasmoids, I'm dodging their thunders so effortlessly. There we go. Anyways, what's in the snow here? By this Dargan. Oh! An Inquisitor corpse. That looks suspiciously like Inquisitor Guillerme. Almost like someone has taken on his guise. We must return to Elvino. Heresy and insurrection is abound afoot. Ooh. Ooh. You found something, didn't you? Oh, well, don't keep me waiting in suspense. Well, let's see it. Bloody encyclical. The scroll contains what appears to be an official papal appointment to the position of Inquisitor. Given the contents of this encyclical, I believe you have just made the acquaintance of the real Inquisitor Guillerme. Newly come to Carthus and murdered on the day of his arrival. Yes, it would have been a simple thing to assume his identity, for even if he were to behave oddly, who would dare question the wisdom of a papal appointment? Still, while this is incontrovertible proof that the Inquisitor is an impostor, we have yet to discern his true identity, or why he has decided to oppose us. We must proceed quickly, Garlanus, before he learns that his deception has been discovered. Indubitably. Blood for blood. Alfino is determined to discover Inquisitor Guillerme's true identity. Since Lord Gillamont has already been turned against us, I fear that this encyclical alone will not serve to convince him of our claims. But what might persuade a man so quick to disregard the endorsements of two high houses? The cook did say that the Lord listens to and respects the opinions of his knights. If a certain knight were to provide testimony that supports our claim, yes, mayhap that is the only way left for us. Confront Ser Jolau with the evidence you discovered, and see if it helps him to recall the truth of that night. As a man of faith, he may find it difficult to cope with such a horrifying revelation. Nevertheless,
We must do everything within our power to secure the Enterprise.
Agreed. Jola?
Oh, you have returned. Is there something else you wanted to ask?
Take a look at this bloody encyclical.
The Inquisitor is an impostor.
Don't be preposterous. That could not possibly be true. He is a paragon of virtue, a dedicated servant of the Fury. You would have me believe that is all a lie? If you are so certain that your ludicrous story is true, then go and speak with Ser Prunilla. She was at the Eastern Gate that night, and she helped the Inquisitor carry me here. But I will never speak against the man who saved my life.
Ooh. Vanilla?
You! I do not believe I know you, sir. Pray move along and trouble me no more.
I'm just coming to ask if you have any knowledge about the night that Jola was harmed.
Are you in the habit of handing bloody documents to strangers? Why would you show me such a dreadful thing? I know naught of it, not at all.
I don't know about that one. You were there. You know something.
You know, don't you? Fury take me. I prayed this day would come. When Sir Jolot gave chase, I followed close behind. He didn't fall. One of those Dravanian abominations lashed out at him, nearly killed him right then and there. I drew my sword and rushed to his side, straining to see the enemy. But what came from the dark was not a beast, but a voice. He knew things about me, about my family, secrets I had never told another. He said that if I kept his confidence, Sir Jola, and I would be spared. But if I defied him, everyone I loved would suffer unimaginable horrors before they died. When at the last I agreed to his terms, the man came forward. His robes marked him as an inquisitor, but I knew him to be false. And together we carried Ser Jolot to the infirmary, and on his first night in Whitebourne Front, Inquisitor Guillaume was heralded as a hero. Soon after came the accusations. Countless men and women of good moral standing seized whilst in possession of draconian rosaries. As I feared, he was condemning the innocent to death. I wanted to confess to Lord Derlamont, wanted to put an end to the madness, but then I would remember the Inquisitor's threats, and so I did nothing. Until Lord Francel was accused. Some time ago, I followed the Inquisitor and found that he kept draconian rosaries in a chest hidden southeast of Whitebourne Front. So I took several from his chest and planted them as shipments bound for Skyfire locks. As I hoped, they were discovered and considered evidence of a conspiracy against House Hylanite, thus exonerating Lord Francel and casting doubt on the other recent trials. And that is the entire truth, I swear. Alone, forgive me for not acting sooner.
We have our knight.
The dragon! Fire!
Oh, wait. That's not where I'm going. Where am I going? Where is Drillmont? You outside? I'm going outside. Why am I going outside? That's weird. Why Why am I going out here? Oh, to get more of the rosaries. Gotcha. Sure. That's not at all what I took from this, but... Oh, I guess, yeah, for more damning evidence. Suspicious box. There we go. Present your findings to Drillamont. Yep, there we go. How else are you gonna do quests? I'll shoot the box with my arrow. I'll send Gigi out there. Lord Drillamont?
Why do you persist in this folly? I will not grant you 3 access to the stone vigil. Do not make me repeat myself.
Oh, right, yeah, we already knew that the Enterprise landed in the stone vigil. Now we're just trying to get access. That was the thing. What's the... Evidence number 1, evidence number 2.
There had better be a very good explanation for why you were carrying these rosaries. And where did you find this papal encyclical? Fury, take me. The Inquisitor is a heretic? Never before have I heard such an unbelievable tale. But this evidence and your testimony could have no other explanation. I have misjudged you and your friends, Garlanus, and for that I deeply apologize. I will permit you to enter the outpost, but first, I must needs beg your assistance. Help me and my knights bring this infernal impostor to justice.
Can do, Lord Drillamont. Can do. The heretic among us.
Oh, among us! Oh!
Lord Drillamont requires your assistance in bringing the heretic masquerading as Inquisitor Guillaume to justice.
The thrice-damned heretic has murdered countless innocents and made a mockery of our laws. Hills take him and his Urvanian allies. I am told he makes for a snowcloak even now, intending to pass judgment upon yet another poor soul whom he has branded heretic. If we hurry, there may still be time to prevent further tragedy. Lend me your strength, Garlanus. Together, let us put an end to this impostor's heresy once and for all.
Let's get on it. Excuse me, come through. A fate! We must deal with this first. The house, 4 temps, guard. Hmm. Oh no, they've already killed thousands. It took us forever to get here. What if I just... We're having a lovely conversation, are we? Leave. Are we sneaking in?
Good to have you with us, sir. When Lord Drillamont arrives, we are to confront the Inquisitor. If he refuses to go quietly, we will need to use force. Are you prepared for that eventuality?
Sure am. My poisons will knock them out.
You needn't to tremble so, my child. The righteous shall enjoy everlasting peace in Halone's halls. Only the wicked... But why? Why must I die? And by all that is holy, I swear to you that I have never questioned the teachings of Halone.
Inquisitor, release the maid and come with us.
My Lord Drillamont, what is the meaning of this interruption? You are aware that I am at present conducting an interrogation, are you not?
Silence, villain! I name thee heretic, murderer of Inquisitor Giaime and countless innocents. You are a traitor to Ishgard, to your own kith and kin. Your sins are beyond measure, beyond redemption.
Huh?
Grave allegations indeed. But you will find no logic. Your logic is flawed. How can I betray that which I owe no allegiance? No, Lord Drillamont. My conscience is quite clear, I assure you. I wonder, can you say the same? You whose hands are black with the blood of those who only sin was to question your nation's crazed crusade? You speak to me of Ishgardian innocence? All are complicit in these crimes, for all live their lives by the Archbishop's lies. But I know you will not hear me, deafened by dogma as you are. If you desire retribution, Lord Drillamont, then come. Let us see how Ishgardian steel fares against Travanian fang and claw.
No mercy to the heretic. Ooh, I got a buff. Brilliant conviction. Ooh. Oh, I can do limit break, huh? Or just breaking limits as only a true warrior of light could. I don't know what that entirely means. Get rid of that. Oh, there goes my song. I have access to my other one.
Do you see, heretic?
How wrong you are, Ishgardian. I have been blessed with power far beyond yours. Come, my brothers, grant me strength.
Whoa! I am reborn! Stand your ground, 'tis but an illusion. The dragon stands before you, yet you still do not flee. Your magics have no power over me, heretic. Whoop.
We're dealing with all of your Dravanian forces. Down goes the false Gaime.
My glamour's dispelled.
Your plans lie in ruin, heretic. Choose your words wisely, for they will be your last.
You may not recall the many Ishgardians I have sentenced, but the families of the dead will never forget. Blood has been repaid with blood, and for that I am content. My only regret is that you yet live.
Hmm?
But your end is nigh, forerunner. The dragons within the stone vigil will rend you asunder, and when you are dead, Whitebrim Front shall fall.
Defiant to the last. Leave the body for the crows. His ilk deserves not better. Garlonis, I must apologize for involving you in this sordid business. You should never have been asked to intervene in Ishgardian affairs of state. Rest assured, I have not forgotten the matter which first brought you into our midst. It is past time that you were reunited with your airship. But this is not the place to discuss such matters. Pray visit me at Whitebrim Front, and bring your associates.
I will. I don't know why we're not walking back together, but sure. Another 10 years have passed since we have defeated the imposter Gaime. And I have finally made it back to Whitebrim Front. Yeah, this way. Yeah, because that's Behemoth. We don't want to go to Behemoth. Doo-doo-doo. Ba-da-da-doo. Scribbity beep. That was it. I was trying to remember my buttons for swapping my my hotbar, my HUD. That's the one. I know how to swap my hotbar. It was the HUD that I forget. Elfino.
What took you so long? You were riding an adamantoise? Why would you do that? Anyways. Where have you been, Garlanus? The false Inquisitor has been slain, has he? Yes, well, his was a tale always like to end in bloodshed. Though you have overcome the latest in a long line of unfortunate impediments, I would ask you not to revel in your victory just yet. We can celebrate once we have secured the Enterprise.
Sure. And now we've exploded in more side quests. Gross. Living on the edge. Sir Brianai is concerned for a comrade who has taken a tumble off a snow-covered cliff.
You are that Garlanus, aren't you? Well met, well met. Give us a hand. One of the dragons has fallen clean over the cliff. He lives, praise the Fury. We could tell that much from the top. A brother knight stayed behind on the cliff and awaits a coil of rope. See here, can you go to the keep for the rope and deliver it thither? I'm for the infirmary.
What? Okay. Go get rope. Bring to cliff. Got it. Yoink. Yeah. Berengoy. Ooh, useless things. Ooh, that critical hit though. Oh, if only it was as good as the ones that I'm currently wearing. The Bone Collector. Okay. Sir Berenjoy strikes you as a man with a sizable chin upon his shoulder, and such men are often ready to spend handsomely. Okay.
Adventurer, how would you like to assist a dragon slayer? I put a bolt through a dragon while manning the ballistas overlooking the gorges. I saw its death throes, and then it plunged. But nobody will believe me. I had not the time to collect a trophy before I was relieved, and they will not credit what they do not see. The carcass is out there in the bottom of a gorge, just waiting to be claimed. Here you can find anything. And I need a dragon bone to show the others.
Okay. Oh. You. Fawcemart. Ice Daily. Rumor has it that the Fawcemart has a job that involves travel. I am a part of the expedition to Snowcloak. Know you that great ice wall that swells like a braggart's tail? There is much danger in those parts, and so 'twas that my group took on sellswords. However, frighted by the creatures that stalk the wilderness, they abandoned their posts and fled. Now, what manner of cravenness is this? It beggars all belief. You leave no stone unturned to complete your mission, they say. What say you? Will you guard the expedition? We are sore in need of a sword arm. I use a bow. Oh, well, all the same. You'll know more from Ordelic at Snowcloak. Be well, adventurer. Keep my people safe. Can do. Yeah. Physician, find yourself. Hedrugen Estidian would have you escort a most valuable prize from Camp Dragonhead. Okay.
As you may have noticed, this area is much troubled by many a wild and savage creature. This is, of course, in addition to dragons, which are all the enemy that Ishgard acknowledges, by and large. This has taxed the infirmary beyond all natural limits, and the healers show signs of becoming patient. After some doing, I managed to secure a Trojan from Camp Dragonhead. From the reluctance they evinced at this transfer order, he must have great promise. I would be easier in my mind if you would escort him here.
Okay. Lots of danger and dragons around here. Such is the life of the Ishgardians. May rise. Days of Brandywine and Behemoths. Ooh. Mayrise is concerned for a Lost Patrol fighting for warmth out in the howling blizzard. It's an ill night for patrols in this blizzard. We had contact via Link Pearl. One of the parties has managed to blunder into the Behemoth's dominion, of all places. The cold and fatigue have robbed them of their mobility.
I've heard it said you are as a snow wolf, feeling the cold far less than other people. If you get this brandywine to the patrol, you will save lives tonight. One more thing, adventurer. Do not presume to provoke the behemoth to battle. You will fall, and you will die. Rescue the dragoons. That is your task this day, and not more.
Understood. Diambert. Blood sacrifice. Honest men make the best conspirators, and Sir Diambert would seek your help with his own transformation.
Adventurer, a word? I heard of you from Sir Fidelay and another, though they may not know of my special interest. You are a person just and clement. Help me free my brother from the dungeons. My brother was condemned to hard labor for desertion, but the Holy See now declares desertion to be heresy, and his life is forfeit. They speak falsehood with their reasoning, and I no longer have faith that they are one with Lone. Lawrence is doubly innocent, for he never deserted. He left his post, yes, but to treat with an Uldan trader for medicine that saved his betrothed's life. Much have I given Ishgard, and willingly, but they shall not take my brother, and they shall not take the truth.
I am so lost. Did I say more? I don't know. I probably accidentally said Mordana instead of Karthus. I don't know. I don't remember.
Verdelay alone guards him, and he is a great one for a nap, especially when he has been kept at the card table all night. I have seen you move like a shadow. Slip in and take his key. Give the dungeon key to Lawrence and wish him the speed of the Fury. Tell him I have cached supplies and a disguise in the usual place. Meanwhile, I shall prepare a distraction and cover all our tracks. We shall speak later.
You know? Yeah, gotta give people truly just trials and all that. Wow, this person is way up here. There you are. It tolls for us. Sir Leotroy has heard of your growing repute and wishes to engage you. I must decline.
Long has this bell marked the time at our keep, but as you can see, it was ill used by dragons and has been silent since. Others of this keep have naught but praise for your work, adventurer. I wonder if you are capable of fixing our bell, being a master carpenter and all. No, sorry. I wonder if you are the ideal confederate for this enterprise. Will you assist me in repairing the bell? We need a goodly amount of metal, and arms damaged in battle are in plentiful supply. Yet it would not do for the dragoon to ask another for his arms. Will you collect them and take them around to Todsk, the smith?
Ring-a-ding-ding. Ooh. It's a great level of balance I have. Just in my right heel. Alright, anyways. Down we go. Whee! I must have your arms. Oh, they were up above, weren't they? Slightly. Oh yeah, there we go. A discarded weapon. Yoink. Huh. Repairs to finally move forward. Metal hither, metal thither. Take it away and let the anvil ring. Okay. Benedict, please. You want what? Oh, to repair the bell. I cannot well recall its peal. I was still falling off chocobos when the dragons cleft it thus. Here, will this do? Sure will. Do do do. And do 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 do. Do 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 do. Prepare the ankles for the snow. Alrighty. Another over yonder, actually. You're a merchant. Buy these pieces off of me. For I have many. Hey, there we go. Getting closer. Closer and closer every day. Oh, whoops. I don't need to talk to you. I need to steal this discarded weapon. For the Ashgardian troops. So that the bell can be repaired. Ooh, another. Aha! Hello, Dolzy D. Just playing some Final Fantasy. Fertile. Get patted down, because I'm stealing your key. Whoa. I am all set, Dolzy D. Thank you, though. And the stream's going fine, but... Boyle. No, that's not who I want. Lawrence, there you are. And no, I don't stream daily. You. I'm glad to see you again. To bid you thanks for saving my beloved's life. Do you bring news of her today? Actually, I bring something a little better. A rusted iron key used to unlock the dungeons at Whitebrim Front. It's yours, my friend. As long as you have enough rupees. Imbert. I thought he had forsworn me, for he came not once to see me. I cursed him in my mind, but his cruelness was kindness, after all. I know of the hiding place he speaks. Tell him I shall miss him, and to preserve himself from harm. But I swear to return, to fetch away my lady. And then more metal, or... Oh, no, the smithy, right. Here you are, a bunch of metal for the bell.
You seek a smith? What can I do for you?
Here's a bunch of discarded weapons. Fix the bell.
Repair the bell? A worthy endeavor. especially with such a shadow as this over White Brimfront. A dragoon must needs see and hear what he fights for, or the heart'll go out for him. There's more than enough metal here to cast a new clapper and make the other repairs. I'll start as soon as I'm done hammering out this breastplate. Tell Sir Lear Troy that we'll make this place ring, will you?
You're gonna make me climb all the way back up there again? Alright. But first, a rope. No, a dragon bone. I forgot. This was not the correct way, but it's fine. Dun, dun. Fallen dragon, I take your bone. Rest well. Look at this person fishing. Hey, Tarnka. Let's take a bit of a ride. The knight in shining armor. Here's a rope. What do you want? You bring rope for the rescue? Excuse my churlishness. I have been stymied at every turn in helping my brother knight. It has made me forget my courtesy. But with both our coils tied end on end, it may just be long enough. Throw the end of it down to him. The fury help us, it will not fall. The wind blows it out of his reach yet again. What are we to do? Jump down with it? Okay. Hey there. So, you jumped down a cliff? On purpose? I can certainly respect that. You are a person with a plan. You do have a plan, don't you? Here, take this rope. This brambleweed rope, twisted from several thinner ropes, appears strong enough to support the weight of a grown Rogadin. So it's a good thing you're an Ellison.
Rope? High winds, huh? But this rope will hang straight with the weight of a man upon it. So we shall both climb back and over the precipice.
Yeah, about that. About that climbing. Off we go again. Woo. Ooh. That's what I get for looking away. Let's head up to Behemoth's Dominion. Oh? Hall of the Novice. What? The Hall of the Novice offers training exercises for party combat. As your level rises, you will face greater combat challenges with all manner of dangerous enemy attacks. These exercises are designed to arm you with the knowledge you'll need to survive. Upon completing them, you will receive the Neophyte's Ring, which increases experience earned by 30% until level 60. I see. That's worth completing. Unlocked upon progressing deeper into the main scenario. Okay, well, maybe it won't be worth it by then. Until I start doing other classes. Attack markers, cast bars, enmity. And enhancements and enfeeblements. These markers take many forms. Yeah, anyways.
What are you doing here? You moon brain? The behemoth walks nearby. We cannot move. Save yourself.
I came with this emergency brandy wine.
What's this? Hold it against my lips. There. Amazing. I can feel my feet again. I believe. Yes, I can walk again.
Where's Behemoth? I see no Behemoth here. You fool. But perhaps one day. Also, thank you, Dolzy D, for the follow. Whoa. A Durgan. Wow. A Chocobo. Oh, and another side quest with Lancifer. There you are.
Garlanus, is it? Oh, Forsamart sent you? By the Ruth of Helon, you are welcome here. We had even contemplated abandoning the expedition for lack of guards. The dragoons can be of no help, they say, stretched thin as they are with the dragon wars. Your presence is truly fortuitous.
Well, here I am, for heart divided. Odilic seems glad of your presence and cannot wait to set you to work.
Settled in, Garlanus? Ready to work, mayhap? Excellent. There is a trio of hipposerfs that must be culled, for they have taken to standing in the way and procrastinating endlessly over which patch of ice to lick.
Okay. When a man loves a woman, When lovers call, an adventurer must answer. For along with art, truth, and justice, love is one of life's greatest adventures. Will you hear Lancifer's plea? Sure.
You are a new protector, is that not so? I must have your help in laying something to rest. There are bodies entombed in the ice, over there to the west. When the freeze came, the folk of Falcon's Nest fled, but not all of them in time. One of them was my wife. To search for the corpse of my beloved among those of folk I knew all my life. It is more than I can bear. I beg you to go in my stead. Here is a pick. Find her for me, and bring back her ring of troth.
What if I just bring her back? Do a little resurrection magic, get your wife back, you know? do, 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 do. What's that? Oh yeah, there's just someone here just looking at the ice. Do 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 do. Crash and burn. What a name. Yeah, it looks like I want to be on that side. Hey, Dolzy D. Tell me you're a bot without telling me you're a bot. Yeah, I'm just gonna... You know, follow's a follow when it comes to numbers. If random people want to send bots to boost my numbers, then whatever. What am I? Iron ice pick. Target is not in range. It's on my toe. Dang. Really just gonna take the ring? That's crazy. Got the entire corpse of that person's betrothed out and just left it? Wild. Don't even want to bury it? Look at that big croc. The taste of fear. Dude. Sebek. Isn't that like an Egyptian god or something? Well, here you are, Lancifer.
You were back so soon. Could you not find her?
No, I did. Beautiful antique ring worn by Lancifer's late wife.
Ah, that is the ring. The same I slipped on her hand when we were wed. Thank you, adventurer. You are a worker of wonders. In my heart, I had not expected to see this again. The freeze came quickly on the heels of the calamity. But there was as yet a narrow defile. The entire hamlet gathered at its mouth. We began to pass through it, to safety. Not even half of us were through before a snowslide struck. In the confusion, her hand slipped from mine. The surge of snow and the crowd carried me to this side, and she was left behind. I left her behind. When a widowed person takes back the ring of troth, the dead are free to wed again in the afterlife. As she was young still and merry of heart, I would that she finds a mate again, though my heart cries out for her to wait for me.
That's sad. Yutarka, we ride. We must cull the hipposurfs. Do, 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 do. That did not hit both like I wanted. There we go. And now I ride my little ghost machine. Zoom. Wee. All right.
Slain, flayed, and dressed, I see. When you have a chance, you ought to see Snowcloak itself, to the west.
I have.
And there was a road there into West Curthis, but after the calamity, the cold came, and with it, a wall of ice too thick to penetrate. We must find a way past the ice wall, and that is why we are here. Cut off from the west, but we are but half of ourselves.
I see. Way too into you. Ordilic is seeking aid for a rescue attempt. Oh?
Never has the course of research run smooth at Snowcloak. We are bedeviled by ice sprites, for one. I suspect the sprites are to blame for our latest problem. A researcher on a sample drilling duty is late returning to camp. The sprites delight in tormenting some more than others, and, well, he's just one of those fellows. Will you rush to his rescue?
Can do.
Toodaloo.
Begone, ice sprite. Your kind is not wanted at this particular moment. You are fine now, whey-faced researcher. If I may call you that.
You saved me. You're my best friend. Let us return to the camp together. Oh, you have something dangerous to do first? All right. I'll see you later.
Okay. But I don't have something dangerous to do first. I'm just going straight back to camp. Hello. There you go.
Welcome back, Garlanus. I just spoke with that wave face. I made certain he understands that you are a busy person also. Thanks to you, we too can be busy ourselves with our mission. There will still be much hardship, but with your help, we shall find a way through the ice wall.
Perfect. I'll be on my way then. My way.
Yadanka we ride.
Alright. Start turning some of these in.
Unhurt, was he? The infirmary will be relieved to hear of it. Always short on something, they are. Ishgard scolds us for using venturers for too many things, but I say Sodom. They won't send reinforcements and threatened to denounce any knight who asks for them. The way I see it, a good venturer is worth more than their words.
Thank you. Eldritch Bane. Rust. Pew. 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 Pew.
A snow wolf indeed. You will not be needing the brandywine tonight, I believe. Potent as it is, it extracts a price. The patrol is no doubt back at the camp by now. They have had a close call, those men. A terrible shame it would have been had they been slain by a common thing like a behemoth, when they are meant to face dragons.
Right.
Look somber. I am telling you of how a jackal ate the cook's cat. Success? Good. Win? Hour of the wolf. I lose my works then. He must never return. I left him instructions. He shall send for her, and I will see she is protected and unpursued. There is only death for him here. The beast tore the poor animal to shreds. What a shame to lose a good ratter. To the greenwood, desert, or the sea, anywhere but here. Likely I shall never see him again, but at least he lives. And it's thanks to you. Remember that you spent the past spell seeking Charmine's rosary. It is in your pocket. Be seen with her soon.
Okay. Mm, 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 mm. Do, 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 do. Tatok said this? The Fury, bless him, to see it as I do. Ishgard is at war, and we hoard our resources with an almost Ravanian avidity. All must fuel the crusade, while removing as little from the battlefield as possible. We at Whiterun Front live between the anvil of winter and the hammer of the dragons. We have been tested much, and are not found wanting, I believe. This is our keep and our home. It must have a measure of beauty, else it becomes so jowl. Well put. Bonjour. And then we just have to go to Camp Dragonhead.
Did you get my dragon bone? That was my first dragon, you know? It's special.
I don't want to give you this dragon bone anymore. But here.
Yes, yes, a dragon bone. Who's spinning yarns now, huh? By the Fury. Berenjo, Dragon Slayer. Blessed in the eyes of Alon. I have dreamed of this. Do you realize that I shall be commended by the Archbishop himself?
Good for you? Proud of you? And away with us to Camp Dragonhead, where there's hopefully no more side quests to be had. Okay. Oh! Someone's actually doing this one! Let me help! Please! Do bap boop. You? Ooh. We're having fun here. Targeting some extras for reasons. Ooh, there we go. We're gonna get a second barrage off, huh? Ooh. got this. Just us 3 DPSs and a healer. There we go. Whoop. Here comes more. Whoop. Well, you. I get some poison back on you because you're doing big things. There we go. Poor Chinchilla got caught in the crossfire here. Okay. Oh, whoops. I did that wrong. Whatever. I just specifically want to get this fate done because I know it's an achievement. Oop. Gotta keep those going. Come on. Fall down, you giant cyclops. There we go. Take that off of them. Ah, boo. And down it falls. That's great. We love to see some cooperation from randoms. Yeah, what did we get? We go to event here. 2 animal skins, of course. 78 gil. What? What? Okay, what? Hold on. I got the pudgy puck. Don't ask what he has eaten to grow so plump. Hey. There we go. Spirit Pond with the Meteor Survivor ring is completed. Achievement on the ropes. Yep. Successfully complete the fate. The eyes have it with the highest rating possible. Well, excellent. We will take that. Very fitting that I get a little dragon minion right now. And then... what do you do? There you are. Monster. Inflicts a weakness to monsters on all enemies within range. Okay. Eh. It's okay. Excess baggage. Alright. Awesome. Love that. Ooh, hello. Brightogniel. The one being transferred to April? You left many bells ago. You did not meet him upon the road? It is as clear as day and straight as an arrow. Chick. He must have taken some other way, and now wanders lost. His curiosity is boundless, and he never hesitates to risk himself. Chika. It makes him a wonder at physicking, but a complete and utter fool on a winter road. Adventurer, you must find him before it is too late. Here, take this bottle of maddening potion. For he is like to be frozen. Sure, we cannot have this recklessness when he is tasked with saving lives. Agreed.
In a place like Camp Dragonhead, there is no shortage of crafters eager to utilize our facilities. Some items are best foraged in the cold, after all. Is it not wonderful that our benefactors are generous enough to grant access to all? Truly, there is not more rewarding than aiding crafters with their artistic pursuits.
Cool, I was looking for a merchant. There we go. Go. Oh yeah, also... Spirit Bond completed. Okay. And what did I just get? That I didn't pay attention to? Savage Might 2. Yeah. Alrighty. Now. Woo. Oh, hey. And then back to where we were just at. Ah, there you are. Hanging out in the snow, are you?
Cold. Bad idea, bad idea. No more detours if I make it to the front. Why didn't I bring the maddening potion?
You mean this powerful concoction which induces severe anger and acute madness? That just throw in your face.
How now? Ow, ow! The blood surges. So many ideas, like a swarm of wasps, making the mind race. I must go. Wasps, wasps, bees in my bonnet.
Okay. You didn't make it very far. Can you not see the road? You're already out of breath? Is that what just happened?
Hail, well met. Fare thee well, my Elysian saviour. Off to the front. Yes, off to the front. Off to the front. There's a thing. Fleet thing. Help.
Whew. How dare. And when I have one of your kind by my side... There we go.
Oh dear, I do take a lot of saving, don't I? Thank you. I'm sorry, I didn't get your name. Garlanus? That's lovely. I think I'm forgetting something, but, anyway, should you ever need physicking, come to the White Brim Infirmary. You won't find a chirurgeon more devoted to making you well, I assure you. Till then, farewell.
Huh. A freeze is coming. Luton. Oh, all right. Oop, right. Almost forgot. Splat.
Adventurer, you'll be pleased to know that the new Trojan arrived safe and sound. He said you saved him from a certain ruin. Of course, he collapsed from the effects of the maddening potion mid-babble. Not surprising considering his journey here. One of our other chirurgeons ministers to him as we speak. It bodes well, not well, that he failed to prepare himself for the potion's after effects. I begin to think that taking on new staff is not the panacea I had hoped for.
Of course not. GG. Alright. Now that we've helped out White Brim Front, even more, Elfino. Shall we? In pursuit of the past, Elfino is eager to enter the Stone Vigil.
As I am sure you will agree, it is past time we entered the Stone Vigil, and pay Lord Drillamont a visit and remind him of his obligation to us. Cid and I will follow anon.
Can do. Lord Drillamont?
We owe you all a great debt of gratitude. Had it not been for you, the heretic masquerading as Inquisitor Guillermo would still be among us, free to prey upon the innocent. I see now that I was a fool to dismiss your claims out of hand. But you must understand, it seemed too much to hope that the Scions of the Seventh Dawn still lived, to say nothing of Master Garland. Never have I been happier to be proven wrong.
Well, it is gratifying to know that someone has derived a measure of enjoyment from your error. Now, if you have no further objections, we would appreciate it if you would permit us to enter the Stone Vigil and retrieve our airship.
Yes, of course. It is the very least I can do, given all that you have done for us. But entering the outpost is the least of your concerns, I fear.
You speak of the Dravanians that now hold the ruin.
In part, yes. I should explain. Shortly after you first arrived, I had my men scour the old records. They confirmed that an abandoned airship had been seized by the soldiers garrisoned at the Stone Vigil in the days following the calamity. As far as we have been able to ascertain, it was still in their custody when the outpost was overrun by the dragons. Whether it was damaged or destroyed during the battle, I cannot say, nor can I give you any assurances that it has not been removed in the intervening years. For far too long, the ruin has served as the Dravanian foothold in Curtis, from which they have struck out at us with depressing regularity. Though we have pushed them back behind the walls, we have as yet been unable to drive them out, and I cannot say when the situation will change.
Or how it will change. And forgive me, Lord Drillamont, but there is no guarantee that you will prevail. In any event, we have not the time to wait. We will secure our property without Ishgardian aid.
Alright.
I see. Well, that may be for the best. I will inform Sir Nethelaine of your impending visit. May Holon guide you, Zions.
And away we go. Towards the Stone Vigil. I just remembered too. Let me... What would that be under? Graphics? No. That's gotta be in this one. Hotbar, display UI, item, control. UI? Item, control. What am I... I'm looking for the skip things. Display, graphics, mouse, gamepad, theme, other, maybe? Character and object points. Cutscene, yeah, English, yeah. Switch to Ireland, switch to online, notify me, just... Hmm. I don't remember. Ah, here we go. Cutscene skipping. Skip playback of previously viewed scenario cutscenes and transportation. There we go. There we go. That's what I wanted. Hail, Garlandis. Lord Drillamont has apprised me of the situation. You may enter the stone vigil whensoever you will. Stone vigil now accessible. Well, that seems like a fun thing to do. And always with other players. Because other players will know exactly what they're doing. In the meantime... Nah, not the right time. For either of those. Okay. Whoa. What are you riding? Huh. Interesting. A ninja. Ooh. Mineral deposit to the east. Da, 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 da. And away we go. Where in the east? No one knows. Think that might be for Darksteel ore. Oh, well, would you look at that? I think my bard is finally overtaken. Oh, no, Fisher's still 55. That's crazy that my Fisher's that high. Oh, oh wow. That was a lot faster. The Stone Vigil, hailed by Dravanians. Oh good, we're all new. we're all sprouts. Ooh, we're on the move. Ooh. Is this? We are just going. Okay. I do vaguely recall that from this. Is that you just go for it. Oh. Okay then. Yikes. The tank went down. Okay, I guess we're returning, huh? How do I now? What do I do? Ooh. There we go. Unable to return at this time. What am I doing wrong then? Oh, there we go. Just keep doing that wide volley until or quick knock until I get wide volley. There we go. Okay, there we go. Hmm. Uh-oh. We already lost our Dragoon for a second there. Do, 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 do. Hey. Greed. Dargan. Put my dots on everything, and then we'll focus on the Ziz. Oop. Okay, well. Maybe smaller poles from now on. There it is. No, wait. A shortcut. What? This dude just hunted me down this whole way. There we go. We don't need to go that way. Oh no, you don't. Die, 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 outlier. Yes. Excellent. Would it be fat? Okay, no, yeah, you got me. Okay. Okay. Oh, hey, I got the thing.
Ugh.
Everyone get their crypts up. There we go. We're figuring this out. I can't remember if that was supposed to... Oh, it just ends up where it is. Okay. Then get in the lane that doesn't have those. Oop. Get the dots back on there. Okay, so now we just gotta watch as they come. Okay, so left side's fine for now. And then go to the right. Now, get those dots back on there. Stay away from the tank. Oop, what the? Typhoon. Hey, there we go. Greed and greed. Oop. Oh, perfect. Here we go again. There we go. Do 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 do. Well, so much for that. Do, do, do. Do, 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 do. All the Avises. And thus ends the Mage's Ballad. There. Do, do, do. Mapping the realm, stone vigil. Ooh. Big cutscene. There it is.
Look, it's the Enterprise.
Oh, they're gonna be waiting a while.
Yes, just beyond that enormous sleeping dragon.
I'll try to read quickly. Yep, that's what I figured.
The dragon's not our concern. We have come for the airship, and only the airship. Sid, you and I will sneak aboard the Enterprise and prepare for launch. Garlanus, you stay here and keep an eye on the beast. If it wakes, we may need you to provide a distraction until we are ready to depart. You can manage that, can't you?
Yes, I can. With an arrow knocked.
That settles it, then. Shall we, Sid?
As you command.
Ooh. Ooh, the Asian.
So you mean to slay Garuda next? Interesting. Most interesting.
Huh.
And you are aware that her strength greatly exceeds that of your previous rival conquests, a testament to the fanatical devotion of her followers. The Ixal are nothing if not zealous. In spite of your past achievements, I labor to believe that you will best this foe. Yet only a fool would underestimate the great bringer of light, slayer of Ifrit, bane of Titan. If any mortal is capable of defeating the Lady of the Vortex, it is you. Win or lose, the battle should at least make for an entertaining spectacle. Assuming, of course, you live that long.
Duh. I hope they haven't left with me taking so long to watch this.
Elfino, the dragon!
Confound it all!
They did it without me. Or, oh no, that was the timers for the other ones. Okay.
Let us see how well your blasphemous gift serves you this time, Crystal Bearer.
And now I can now I can finally join the fight. Woo. Ah. And now I panic. Whee! At least I got to limit break. Well, you know, accommodations are still worth giving out. Alright, and away we go. Oh, they also changed that. Your own thing is not full in. That is funny, though, that they did it without me. Ooh. Another crystal? Huh. Oh, so we had the water element crystal before, and now we just got the ice element crystal?
Garlanus! Garlanus! Are you alright? Speak to me! Twelve be praised. I feared the best had injured you. The beast had injured you. I see now why the others rated you so highly. When you were caught in the midst of the etheric bubble with the dragon, I was all but certain my next mission would be to find a new champion. Thank the gods for sparing me that inconvenience. I have quite enough to do already. Which reminds me, Cid is working on the Enterprise as we speak. Let us go and see what he has to say. What say you, Cid? Will she fly?
Yes, though it will not be a pleasant ride.
Well, I dare say it will be no more unpleasant than staying here. 'Tis a pity the Enterprise is not in a better state, but if she will allow us to quit this place, I shall not complain. If all are in agreement, let us return to Gridania. Though I would like nothing more than to set course for the Howling Eye, it is plain the Enterprise is in no condition to weather the storm. She must needs be repaired if we are to proceed with our mission.
This is all so familiar. I know this airship. If I could just... Nah, it's no use. Let's go.
And away the Enterprise flies. Out of the frozen wastes of Carthus. Ah. And we find ourselves landed in Gridania. Excellent.
Ah, how I have longed for the more agreeable climate the Twelves would. Yet I will not deny the Holy See had its charms. Endless detours aside, our Ishgardian jaunt proved quite an adventure. Alas, our work is far from done. We still have an airship to repair and a primal to slay. No rest for the heroic, eh?
Mount speed in Kurth's Central Highlands increased. Finally, history repeating achievement unlocked. Into the eye of the storm. Sid appears to be deep in thought.
It calms me to look at her. It's as though I've been reunited with a part of me I never knew was missing.
Hardly surprising. You did design and build her. I bear good news. The Seedseers have granted our request to house the Enterprise. We may take as long as we require to repair her. Of course, it would be rank folly to take one moment more than we require. Garuda, lest we forget, grows stronger by the hour. If we are to have any hopes of wresting this benighted realm from her talons, it must needs be soon. Though I am no expert on the workings of airships, it seems plain to me that the Enterprise suffered much from her time in the wilderness. Am I not correct, Sid?
You are. Frankly, it's a miracle she carried us this far.
As you know, the Howling Eye is encircled by a raging tempest, apt to turn proud trees to matchwood. Our battle will end before it begins if the Enterprise cannot weather the storm.
Given time, I believe I can fully repair her. But if this tempest is as fearsome as you say, even that may not be enough.
Confound it. There must be a way to brave the fury of the elements.
The elements? But of course, that's it. We work upon the element itself. Use the power of a corrupted crystal. We could clear... using the power of a corrupted crystal, we could clear a path through the storm and spare the Enterprise a battering.
I see. You propose to utilize the properties of a crystal to alter the elemental aspect of the barrier. It seems so childishly simple in retrospect. Though mayhap not to you, Garlanus. We speak of the manifestations of over-aspected aether that can be found throughout Eorzea. Since the calamity disrupted the land's etheric currents, such crystals have become comparatively commonplace, which has been a cause of great woe, as they are known to warp etheric energies, including those of living organisms.
The point is, we could theoretically use a corrupted crystal to convert the wind-aspected aether comprising Garuda's barriers into aether of another aspect, one she cannot control. With certain modifications, the Enterprise should be able to deliver us to the Howling Eye in comfort, however hard Garuda blows.
But we are getting ahead of ourselves. All of this rests upon our ability to procure a crystal with the necessary properties. Have you any idea where we might acquire one?
No, but I know a man who might. A scholar by the name of Lambertaint, who resides in Camp Drybone. As strange as it may sound, I met him during my time at the church. Well, Marcus met him, I suppose. Whether out of pity or for want of a more willing listener, he would talk to me for hours at a time about his etheric studies, corrupted crystals being his pet subject. It was as a result of these conversations that poor Marcus was observed to possess an uncommon knack for theoretical science.
Garlanus, I need you to return to Thanalan and seek out this scholar. Sid and I will set about repairing the Enterprise in your absence.
Understood. I can do that. Can I leave?
Do you wish to leave the landing area?
Yes, please. Whoop. And you know what? Since we're here in Gridania, why don't I go turn in all those things I just got from the Stone Vigil to the Order of the Twin Adder? Oh? New quests, huh? Interesting. A bad bladder. No way. Hold on. No. It's time. The Beast Tribe quests begin. Oh no. The crafting continues. Alright, let me go ahead and turn all of the things that aren't guns in. It's purely better in defense, but that is the way of the bard. Oh, get the hiccups and coughs. Okay, there we go. Huh. Grade 4, okay. What do I need for these? Grade 5. So yeah, I should probably... Oop, not you. Sorry. Got all the things open too now. There, you. Yeah, I should get some grade 5 dark matter. Where was that? There it is. That'll do. And then 2 ventures. There we go. Yeah. That. Ooh. Oh no. The dailies. The dailies have returned. But I think gaining the Enterprise, thus allowing us to be one step closer to advancing upon Garuda, is a great place to take a little break. Oh. I do have some weapon coffers to give over as well. As well as some materia. There we go. So many weapons. That I'll probably never use because I'll just craft my own. Just completely worthless to me. Alright. That should do. Alright. Yeah. Alright. We should do this again sometime. Thanks for joining me. Take it easy. Mm-hmm.